Welcome back to another video. Since all of the group stage matches are finished in the 2026 World Cup, let's discuss about it. So, in Group A, Mexico and South Africa qualify for the knockout stage, and South Korea and Czechia are returning home. Switzerland, Canada, and Bosnia are going to the next stage, but Qatar is out. Brazil and Morocco have qualified for the knockout round with both having equally points. They both have 7 points. If there was another match, Morocco could be Brazil and win the group, but there is no other matches, only 3 matches. And Haiti and Scotland return back home. USA, Australia, and Paraguay actually qualify. The dark horse Turkey gets eliminated with only behind by one singular point, but they get eliminated. And I think Paraguay has never been to the knockout stage. I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, Canada's first time going to the knockout stage. Today they're playing a match in 5 hours. Yeah, in 5 hours they're gonna play a match in the first knockout game against South Africa. In Group E, we have Germany, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ecuador going to the next stage. Germany and Cote d'Ivoire are tied with 6 points, and Curacao is returning home. Netherlands, Japan, and Sweden are going to the knockout games, and Tunisia ends up losing this group with 0 points. That's a disappointment. Belgium and Egypt are tied with 5 points. Iran and New Zealand have to say goodbye because they're going back. Group H is actually a shocker. Spain and Cape Verde got qualified. Uruguay is out. 2 times World Cup champion is not playing in the knockout stage of the 2026 World Cup. Yeah, and Cape Verde qualified. I think this might be the first ever knockout game they played, and Uruguay and Saudi Arabia are out with both only having 2 points. Group I, we have France, Norway, Senegal. France won all 3 of the games, same as Mexico, so France is automatically qualified for the next round because they won all 3 of the games, and Iraq is stuck with 0 points. Argentina, Austria, and Algeria are going to the next game, and Argentina won all 3 of the games. France and Mexico, they won all 3 of the games. Jordan only has 0 points, so they'll be returning home. Colombia, Portugal, and DR Congo are going to the knockout stage, but this is the first time DR Congo ever made it to the knockout stage, so congratulations. Yesterday, I was watching a little bit of the game, and I was also watching a little bit of Portugal's game. So I was doing a mix of them, and congratulations DR Congo for making it to the World Cup knockout stage for the first time in history. Uzbekistan gets eliminated with 0 points, losing all 3 of their games. One against Colombia, one against DR Congo, one against Portugal. Yeah, Uzbekistan. I don't think you had that much chance in this group anyway. Last group is Group L. England, Croatia, and Ghana are staying in this World Cup, and Panama is returning home with 0 points. Now let's talk about the knockout. The first match of the round of 32 is going to be Canada versus South Africa today in 5 hours. And I think if Canada wins, they're going to go round of 16. Canada does have a really high chance to win. Even though Alphonso Davies and Kone are both injured. Yeah. And I don't know who Jones is, but both of the star players. And 58% they're going to win. 16%. South Africa is going to win 26% extra time. And I live in Canada, so I want Canada to win. And I was also born in Canada, so yeah. So if Canada go to round of 16, in Netherlands and Morocco, that's actually going to be a tough one. I have no clue. And that match, anybody can win. Morocco have a strong team, and so do Netherlands, bro. So Canada might be versus Netherlands or Morocco. It might be a tough game. Yeah, so that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow's also happening Germany versus Paraguay. Yeah, Paraguay 10% chance of winning. Yeah, I feel bad for Paraguay. 10%. Yeah, they made it all the way to the knockout games just to verse 4 times World Cup winner Germany. Like, that's just sad, bro. I feel bad. On Tuesday, there's gonna be France versus Sweden. France is probably gonna win that, but it's a World Cup, bro. Anything shocking can happen. Turkey got eliminated. Spain drawed with Cape Verde. And like, bro, anything can happen. It's a World Cup, but France is probably the favorites to win this match. Do you know percentage for this one? Oh yeah, 76% and 9%. Yeah, I feel Sweden. I'm sorry, bro. You're out of this tournament. Belgium versus Senegal. I think Belgium's gonna win that because Belgium's probably winning that. Yeah. Let's see the percentage. Mendy. They don't have a goalkeeper. Like, they don't have an extra goalkeeper. Yeah, 45%. Belgium wins, 29% go on to extra time, and 26% Senegal wins. Belgium's probably winning that. USA versus Bosnia. USA actually made it to the round of 32. I think USA is winning that. Christian Pulisic, they have Tillman, they have Weha, they have good players. And look at the last 5 matches. They lost against Turkey, they won against Australia, won against Paraguay, lost against Germany, and won against Senegal. They only lost 2 matches out of 5 matches. And Bosnia, on the other hand, they only won one match. They won against Qatar, lost against Bosnia, and lost against Switzerland, tied with Canada, tied with Panama, and tied with North Macedonia. Bosnia is not looking good. What's the percentage for? Yeah, 72%. USA wins 18%. It goes on to extra time, and 10% Bosnia and Herzegovina wins. That 10% can actually happen. At least there's a 10% chance, okay? Bosnia, at least you have a 10% chance. It's better than just having 100% USA wins. At least there's a 10% chance. Spain versus Austria. I think we all know who's gonna win that. Spain. Yeah, but yo. Spain drawed with Cape Verde, the smallest nation in this tournament. And like, World Cup is just going insane. Joe. In the last 5 matches, they won against Uruguay, won against Saudi Arabia, tied with Cape Verde, won against Peru, and tied with Iraq. So they have 3 wins out of 5 games. Well, Austria has 3 wins out of 5 games, but they have 1 loss. Spain doesn't have a loss, so could be. The percentage. No Nico Williams. No suspension, that's good. So yeah, 75%. Spain wins, and Austria still only have 8%. And now we have Portugal. You start telling me? If Portugal beats Croatia and Spain beats Austria in the round of 16, it's going to be Portugal versus Spain. One of them are going home. These 2 are like really favorites to win the tournament. Portugal and Spain, Argentina, France, and Brazil. Those are all the favorites to win. And they're gonna verse in the round of 16. It might be like it's gonna be end of the story for one of these. But probably Spain is going home, like Portugal winning the whole thing. But like it's gonna be over. You're seeing Croatia. Okay, Portugal won 3 out of 5 matches. So did Croatia win 3 out of 5 matches, but Portugal didn't lose a match. They drawed, but Croatia lost 2 of their matches that they did win. Okay, so Portugal beat Croatia 3 times. They drawed once, and Croatia beat Portugal once. Know that. 54% chance. Portugal wins, 27% chance. Extra time and 19% Croatia wins. I think it could go on extra time, or Portugal just wins it. But I think it might go on extra time. Okay, the next match is Brazil versus Japan. What's happening tomorrow? Okay. Brazil versus Japan. I think we all know who's winning there. Rafinha's injured? Oh, goodness. Brazil's winning the 5-time World Cup champion. Kubo. Itakuro. 57% chance. Brazil wins, 25% chance it goes to extra time, 18% chance Japan wins. It's better than like some countries. Some countries had like 9% chance to win. Better than those countries. And it could be Brazil versus Norway in the round of 16 because what the hell? Because Cote d'Ivoire and Norway are racing each other, and if Norway wins and if Brazil wins their match also, it's gonna be what the hell? It's gonna be okay. Let me just so it could be Brazil versus Norway in the round of 16. Still that's not like a. It is like Neymar versus Holland, but still Brazil's gonna win that. Mexico versus Ecuador. Mexico didn't win a single match. Lose a single match, or draw a single match. They won all 3 matches. Mexico actually have a good performance in the World Cup. Ecuador is actually not having a bad performance either. They beat England 2-1, and that's actually like 4-time World Cup champion, beaten by Ecuador. Yeah. Mexico versus Ecuador is going to be round of 32. This is happening on Tuesday. Mexico won all 5 of the last matches. All 5 of the last matches, bro. Yo, Mexico is actually doing. Even if they're not in the they haven't played 5 matches in the World Cup, but their performance is good. Ecuador won 3 out of 5 matches, and what's going to be the win rate? 44% Mexico wins, 31% extra time, and 25% Ecuador wins. Might go into extra time, but I know for sure Mexico's gonna win. Yeah, 72%. DR Congo making the knockout stage for the first time, but they're versus England, so that's not good for them. The first time making it, but that's not good, cause they like are versus England. England won the World Cup once, but DR Congo is not beating England, bro. I feel bad. Let me see the percent. %, 16% extra time, and 8% DR Congo wins. Yeah, my friend is from DR Congo, bro. I feel bad for him. Feel bad. Okay, if England wins that, it could be England versus Mexico. They're on a 16. We only have 4 more matches. Switzerland versus Algeria. Switzerland could. This is actually like a close one. I think Switzerland's gonna win, but this is not like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 50%, 27% extra time, and 23 Algeria. Yeah, I think it's gonna go to like Algeria does have a chance to win. It's not like they don't, because they're both like the same level. Colombia versus Ghana. I think Colombian fans are going crazy, and that's Ghana. Yeah, I think Colombia is gonna win. Actually, this could be a tough match. This is actually a tough match. But Colombia could win. Luis Suarez, Luis Diaz. They do have more chances to win. 62% chance, 24% chance, and 14% chance for Ghana. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Colombia's gonna win that. Australia versus Egypt. Egypt wins that. Australia, congrats to making it the knockout stages, but you're getting eliminated. Egypt won 2 out of 5 games. Australia only won 1 out of 5 games, so they beat Turkey. 30% Australia wins. Oh, what? 32% extra time and 38% Egypt. This is actually like fair. This is kind of equal. But most percentages still says Egypt's gonna win. But this is still like not like, it's like, this looks like it's gonna be a tough match, because 30%, 32%, 38% all. And last match is gonna be on July 3rd. Argentina versus Cape Verde. Cape Verde, the country who actually did very well. Christian Romero's injured. Did very well this tournament, but they're facing Argentina, 3 times World Cup champion, and they're playing in Miami. That's where Messi plays, because his club is Miami. So it might be it's gonna be hard for Cape Verde. If they act like Spain, if they go to Spain mode, how they draw with Spain, but you can't draw in knockout games. You can only draw in a group stage. So there's gonna be one winner, and that's gonna be Argentina. Argentina won 5 out of 5 all their games. Cape Verde won 2 out of 5 games and draw the rest. 84% chance, 11% chance extra time, and 5% chance Cape Verde wins. Yeah, bro. Cape Verde, you made it this far. That's achievement, but you're not making it past the round 32. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.